Hey, sweet tea. Had to heat up my coffee. How are you, sweet tea? It's good to see you, sweetheart. Hi, Jovi. Hi, spread love, not hate. Good morning. Hey, Jude. Good morning, dear. Hi, Susan Bezio. Oh, sweet tea, you've had the flu, honey? Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. But I'm glad you're getting better. Had to warm my coffee up. So, hi, Poppy Red Mustang. So, if you saw the title, I know it's a little bit early, but I wanted to go ahead and go live for just a little bit and see, hi, traders, and see what you guys think about, hi, Half Pint. If you saw it, and I know most of us did, Josh's Lab After Dark last night. Spread love, not hate. You think Don is both? Hey, Jude, honey, I've been up for like 2 hours, but I just got finished with the animal rescue chores and had watched Michelle After Dark's reaction to Don Wells' interrogation recording replayed last night on Josh's show. Hi, Bob. Hi, Dippy. All right, is it Dippy? I'm sorry. To me, it's Dippy Escapes, but if I'm mispronouncing it, please feel free to correct me. So, Dippy. Okay, thank you, honey. I'm going to have to go outside because I'm going to have to smoke. Let's see. How do we do this? Okay. I think the easiest way would be to do this. Put a 1 in the chat if you did not hear or see the playing of interrogation of Don Wells last night on Lab After Dark. Put a 1 if you did not. Okay, Poppy did not. That way I'll know if I need to talk more about what I'm talking about. Small Fries, you did not. Sweetest Candy, you did not. Okay, Wendy, you did not. Okay, but Queese, you keep deleting your message before. If that's Queese, you keep deleting your message. Hi, Teresa. Cheryl, Prissy, Miss. So, guys, I figured everybody would have seen it. Oh, I wonder how Josh feels about, I don't have his I didn't. Let me gather my thoughts so I can actually finish a sentence. How about that? I know, Jovi, it's like I commented 3 times. I was like, hi, everybody. Then I said hi maybe to a person. And I maybe only commented twice because there were 2,000 people in that live chat. Who knows how many were lurking in the bushes. Dipey, that's how you felt last night. See, because if you guys, yeah, the chat was flying, sweet tea. Okay. Josh had let us know several weeks ago that he had FOIA'd Roy City, Idaho, or Utah, I'm sorry. Too many cases in my head. The detective that called Don Wells while he was in the Hawkins County Jail on his probation violation in 2022. Okay, you guys remember Don Wells was in jail on a probation violation from, I think, like February something to October 30th of 2022, because he got a DWI or DUI, whatever you guys, high cotton candy. Okay. And while Don Wells, the father of missing Summer Moon Utah Wells, was in jail, he received a phone call from a detective from Roy City. That detective talked to Don Wells about I started to say alleged. Do I even need to say alleged to something that Don Wells himself has admitted to doing? Highlighting the way home. Anyway, like Michelle on Michelle After Dark, I just finished watching her reaction piece on this. I agree with Michelle in that I do wish that the detective had pushed Don Wells a little bit harder. However, like Michelle, I understand this was a phone interrogation, and Donald Wells could have hung up that phone, boom, at any moment and ended the questioning. So I can understand why the detective, but I can also tell you from my point of view, in my opinion, that detective from Roy City saw right through Donald Wells, and he was not going to be distracted. He was not going to buy into the deflection. He was not going to be taken down a rabbit hole or on a wild goose chase. But Donald Wells, hi, Hillbilly Nitro. Hi, I'm that bitch Mama Bear. Hi, you don't know me. Hi, Crime Creepy. Sorry if I missed you in chat. We've all seen, maybe not all of us. We have seen and heard Chris McDonough from the interview rooms interview with Donald Wells in regards to his stepsisters, Jeannie and Mary, wherein Donald Wells admits that he was SAing Jeannie. Yet in this telephone interrogation with the Roy City detective, it's lies, it's all lies, everything a lie, it's all bullshit. It's about my dad's property. It's about them wanting to keep me away from my dad. The witches, this is what they always do. This is what they've always done, he says. Calls them liars, 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 liars. Now, babies, you know, I have very rarely addressed the situation with Donald Wells' stepsisters, Jeannie and Mary. But my viewers do know I support Jeannie and Mary and Rhonda. and any and all survivors of Don Wells bullshit. Is he compulsive or pathological? I don't know. I am not qualified to make such a diagnosis. But he is definitely a fucking liar. Hi, Angie's Life. Traders, honey, I try so hard when it comes to Summer Wells and related issues, which includes anything having to do with her father. I try so hard to not get up in my feels, but I hate this motherfucker. Okay, that's too strong. I'm sorry. That's too strong. I don't know how, hi Jesse Jewel, hi Shelley Ray's Cult of Personalities. I don't know how Josh would feel about me replaying. Traders, I know, baby. I'm sorry, guys. Babies, the word hate is so strong. And I've brought out to you guys before, I've asked you, how can I hate people I've never met? Hate is a foreign feeling to me. I have felt dislike, strong dislike. I have felt disdain, disapproval, strong negative emotions towards others in my life, my real life. I hate the parents of Summer Wells. I don't know, hi Carrie, what to do with that feeling sometimes. I mean, it doesn't overwhelm me to the point that I'm like incapacitated or anything like that. It isn't like severe and debilitating. It is like after last night and listening to Don Wells' interaction with that detective on the phone. This feeling that is almost, it is indescribable for me because it is so uncomfortable, so unpleasant, wells up into my solar plexus. And I almost feel, I don't know how to express it, like, hi Christy Solo, like I want to do something, like punch a hole in the wall, like for realsies. And I'm not that kind of, I've never punched a hole in the wall in my life, ever. I mean, I've been in a number of brawls. My viewers know that in my younger days, I was, well, I mean, you don't know because you didn't see it, but you know because I've told you. I was quite the barroom brawler in my day, if provoked. And it's that feeling, like I want to do something to get justice for somebody. In this case, Jeannie and Mary. It's hard for me to talk about because of my experience of being SA'd as a child by an older man. Not as much older as Donald Wells was than Jeannie. So it's hard for me to talk about. It's so triggering to think about Ginny's age. Oh, let me get a grip. Ooh. Benny Keys will have fun with this one, won't he? Benny loves to make fun of my emotions. By the way, Benny, if you're watching, fuck you. Let me talk about something else for just a second. I don't know if anybody saw the community post I made yesterday, but yesterday morning, I did an impromptu, more or less, interview on a channel called Matthew is Silly AF. Matthew is a delightful young man, and silly, yes, indeed. He's also very serious. And I had popped into his live chat yesterday morning just to say hello. And Matthew spoke out loud, when can we do, I really want to interview you. He had been asking me, and we had emailed a couple of times. Well, I put into chat, I can do it now. So Matthew ended the live stream he was doing, and 15 or 20 minutes later started a new live stream, and I think he titled it Talking with Lip Locked No More. And we talked mostly about my experience as a news director and reporter, investigative and journalist. We talked mostly about Kerry Noble, the CSA, and the massive arrest in 1985, where I got the only exclusive interview with Kerry Noble, and Matthew replayed. It was really funny to see myself at the age of 31, actually, I think. Well, no, I wasn't 31 yet. Or was I? Oh my gosh, actually, I was 34. And I look like a news person. I don't look like I do now. Hi, Seal. Okay, hi, Down Under with Love. Hi, Days 276. So anyway, I posted it on the community tab here. If anybody wants to go over and watch it, it would give Matthew some views, and I do like him a lot. He does a lot of silly stuff, but when he interviews one of us, like last night, he interviewed Viloma Unstuck, whom I love very, very much. And he's interviewed Dutchie from Duchess Discussions. So when he interviews one of us, he's very good interviewer, because a good interviewer listens. It isn't just the quality and thoughtfulness of your questions, darlings. It's your ability to listen to the response. That's the key. That's how you build your interview, for anybody that's interested, is by being a good listener and incorporating what you hear into your follow-ups. Okay. Hi, Reese Cup. Hi, Sassy Ann. Lise, I think I said hi, but just in case. I wonder if I could get away. Hi, Ramblin' Rome. With Carrie, thank you for dropping links as always. I need a cigarette. Let's go outside. Hi, Annabella's honeys. Hi, Crazy Chicken Lady. Hi, Alwyn Flo. Carrie, honey, if you haven't already, would you please drop a link for traders? You probably have, knowing you. Carrie is always 2 or 3 steps ahead of me. I look puffy this morning. Am I puffy? Hi, funny face, Brenda. So, yes, sweet tea. I know all we creators tend to believe, and rightfully so, if we've made the right choices. We all tend to believe that our moderators are the very best on YouTube. And I agree with each channel. Like, for instance, my friend Brooks on Crime, Lies, and Lies. I've got a phantom here, and it's there. I got it, finally. It's driving me crazy. See, yeah. It's a cat here. Brooks over on Crime, Lies, and Lies. Crime Lines and Lies. She will, I think I can say always, or at least when I'm there, which is often, she ends her show with, "We have the best mods and the best chat on YouTube." And I agree with her when I'm there, because there it is. So, of course, I tend to believe that I have the best mods on YouTube, and that my chat room is the best chat room because of how you guys interact with each other. It's not my chat room, it's yours. I'm not in the chat, I'm on the screen. You kids are chatting, so you're the ones that make it the great chat room, not me. And of course, really awesome moderators that understand why they're here. They're here to protect you, not me. I'm a tower of power at 4'11" 3/4 inches, and don't you ever doubt it. So, hi, Superior Dreams 19. Good morning, darling. I haven't seen Blue Eyes Dumplings, but I see you saying hi to Blue Eyes. So, act right, people, honey. I think I said hi, but just to be sure. Ricky Hinkle, good morning. Okay, so I'm wondering if I can maybe... Okay, babies, I'm nervous about trying to play any of Josh from last night because I don't have permission. And I don't think that Josh is one that tends to strike. However, it has not yet been 24 hours even. And out of respect for Josh, his channel, and all of the work that he put into it. Because, babies, he had to do all the paperwork. He had to file all of the paperwork to get these records. Once he got the recording of the interrogation, out of consideration and thoughtfulness for others, he did some, I don't know if we call it redacting if it's not in printed form, but like beeping a certain place here or there out of thoughtfulness for the listeners. But not so much, it's just like a word. So it's not so much that you cannot immediately know what the F Don Wells is saying. And one of the things that really, let me finish that thought. So, out of respect for Josh, I'm not going to play anything from him, but I will leave the link in the description below this live stream once it ends, for anyone who hasn't seen it or whatever. Hi, Painted Black. You just watched it, Painted Black. I wanted to go through my screen last night, through Josh's screen, through Don Wells' screen, into where Don Wells actually physically was. Painted Black. That's how livid. Hey, Jam 420. How you doing, sweetheart? How does Don Wells tell a detective? It's all lies. It's all bullshit. Lies, they're liars, they're lying, they're lying, they're lying, they're lying, they're lying, they're lying. It's a lie, it's a lie. They lie, they lie. They've always been liars. To something he has admitted to publicly. That's why I titled this live, Is he compulsive or pathological? I don't know. What do you guys think? We know Donald Wells is a fucking liar. Trigger warning for language, sorry. We know he's a fucking liar. Hands down. No questions asked. By the way, hi, my name is Susan. Welcome to Lip Lock No More. This is a commentary, criticism, review, opinion, and whatever the fuck I want to talk about channel. Glad you're here. Hey, whoop. Hey, Spitfire. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Ming. Ming, we don't do political over here, baby. Ming, we do not do political. If you want to discuss the issue in that part of the world, you need to go to a channel where that is being discussed, please. If you don't, you will be timed out. Yes, Ming, many prayers. I pray every day for the innocent loss of life. For all. For everyone. And thank you, Ming, that you care about them. So. Okay, kids, we got the... Okay, you got it. Hi, Pamela Tate. Well, Mary, thank you, honey. Mary, I don't tend to come on this channel unless I really, 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 really have something to say, like I'm real pissed off, like this morning. Hi, AC, and hi, Trophy Wife, and I just want to bitch because I like bitching to you guys because you guys understand me. Ming, mostly, Ming, I mostly talk about a little missing girl out of Northeast Tennessee here in the United States. Her name is Summer Wells. She went missing at the age of 5 on June the 15th of 2021. This morning, I'm talking about in anger, and I'm sorry, Ming, that you've tuned in for the first time when I'm angry. I'm not always angry. This morning, I'm very angry at her father, whose name is in the title. His name is Don Wells. And thank you for your kindness towards those in the world who need our prayers. And that's heartfelt, Ming. We also talk, Ming, about the molestation, to put it delicately, of children here. We talk about domestic violence. We talk about the missing, including adults. But more often than not these days, and going back to Mary's comment saying that I'd been missed, I'm mostly on my cat rescue channel. It's peaceful and loving and tender there, with very few trolls. I come on Lip Locked no more now. Like I said, when I'm wound up and need you guys to give me an ear. Hi, Snow. So that I can just vent my passion, my feelings, and my frustration. Today, for Jeannie and Mary, the stepsisters of Don Wells. If I don't smoke this cigarette, I think my limbs are going to just fly off of me out into the universe, because I think my brain's going to explode. I'm so mad. And if you're new, when I get mad, I cry. I'm not tearing up because I'm sad for any other reason than because I'm madder than a hornet. So if I do play any of Josh's stuff, it won't be today. What I will probably do is later this afternoon, I think I'll do one of my pre-recorded videos, sorry. Like when I take my phone and I point it at my PC screen and I play something and react to it. I think that Josh would be okay with that, but I want to give him at least 24 hours to get the views. That kid worked too damn hard. So I want him to get it. Babies, if you need to time out, just time out or block. If there are people in Sweet Tea, you're getting irritated, baby. Am I irritating you? I'm sorry. Hi, Wild Cherry. Okay, Ming, honey. Ming, I had to hide you because I asked you nicely and respectfully more than once to not make political comments in my chat room, and you continued to do so. And it pained me just now to block you on my channel, because I can tell that you are a person with a good heart. But this is my channel, and this is the chat room of my chatters. And when I fucking make a request, I expect it to be respected. I don't give a fuck who you are. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make, I'll I'll give me some timestamps and put, because if you don't have timestamps and you listen to it, it's just Don Wells pretty much saying they're liars, they're liars, they're liars, they're liars, with this excellent detective, in my opinion, saying, well, I don't know about that, but here's what I'm talking to you about. And Don is calling them liars before he knows what they said. The detective has to explain to Don Wells more than once why he's reading him his Miranda rights. Because Don Wells not only has a physical hearing problem, he's a fucking idiot who does not listen. And there is a difference, my darlings, in hearing and listening. Hearing is physical. Sound waves traveling through the air in just a certain pattern until they encounter your eardrum. That's hearing. Listening is a mental exercise. Don Wells doesn't have the mental capacity to listen. Therefore, detective had to, at least 3 times that I can remember, explain to Donald Wells, I need to read you your Miranda rights because you are incarcerated. The detective begins to share with Don Wells what's in his report, his written report. He can't hardly get a sentence out. And at one point, Don says something like, oh, that reminds me what my third thing was in Josh's chat last night. At one point, Don makes a remark like, I don't know what they said. And the detective said, I'm trying to tell you that. I'm trying to tell you what they said. And how that detective refrained from saying, so if you would shut your fucking trap for just a moment, I'll fucking tell you what they said, you low-life piece of shit son of a bitch. Don Wells. Ugh. Hi, nature lover. Hi, Ariana. I'm trying to tell you. I'm sorry, guys. That's the community school bus here to pick up Kevin across the street. I'm trying to tell you, Mr. Wells, what they said. Oh, they're liars. They're liars. So I'll just do a reaction video. But I just had to come on and bitch. Hi, Dina Lynn. Yeah, Angie's life. He didn't want to hear. Oh, here's another one that really got me. Trigger warning. Not for cussing, but just Don says, now this is a grown man, father of 6, I think, in his late 50s. been married twice. Who knows how many ladies of the night he has encountered. Yet, a grown man describes the SA of his stepsister as, she put her hand down my pants and played with my thing. And I put my hand down her pants and played with her thing. Thing? You mean your penis? Your testicles? What is your thing? Grown man, father of several, grown man, person, Don Wells, piece of shit, crap. A grown man saying, my thing. What the fuck is that? You can't even, Don, do you know that your penis is called a penis? Do you know that, Don? Do you ask Candace if she wants to play with your thing? You disgusting, slimy, crack is whack. Where's your daughter, Don? Where is Summer? Jeannie and Mary, I don't think you guys have ever watched my channel. If you have, I've never seen you comment or chat. I speak mostly of your niece, Summer Wells, here. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this live, I have very rarely spoken of you beautiful ladies because it is so incredibly triggering for me, having experienced something very similar. But Jeannie and Mary, if you should ever see this, I want you to know I stand with you. I believe you. Jeannie and Mary, I believe every word. Mary, Jeannie, I believe every word that you have said about Donald Wells and what he did to you. I believe every word that you told that detective in Royce City. And I hold in high disdain the prosecuting attorney who let that affidavit lay on her desk for 6 months without ever even picking it up and reading it. And in my opinion, that prosecuting attorney has not fulfilled her oath of office in following through and filing charges on behalf of Jeannie especially. I stand with you both now and forever as a fellow survivor of child sexual abuse from a slimy piece of shit man. And Donald Wells, at the age of 12, you cannot convince me you did not know that you were doing something wrong to your little sister. You knew what you were doing. You blame her. You blame her for initiating something that a 5-year-old doesn't even have in their fucking mind. Under normal, healthy circumstances, is not even aware of. The only thing their thing is for is to go to the bathroom. Not for you to stick your filthy hands down their pants and touch. I hate you, Donald Wells. And I pray to God your soul burns in hell for all eternity, for every fucking lowlife thing you have ever done to anyone, including the ladies of the night. We'll never know what you did to them, you sick bastard. Traders, I want to thank you for being here. I'm sure this is not easy for you. I don't even know why I'm saying it like that. Traders is a warrior. Traders is a motherfucking warrior. And I love her. And I don't care who likes it or doesn't. You know, nobody out there gets to tell me who I like and love. I don't get to tell you who you can like and love. You don't get to tell me either. Okay, I've got to pull myself up out of this. And traders, it has been quite the experience for me to revisit my own life through the lens of Donald Wells. I got to get it together. This is getting bad. I'm the YouTubian here. I'm supposed to be talking. Hi, Siren. You just... When I think of Jeannie being 5, and him accusing her of initiating that, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Oh, golly. Benny, if you're watching, I hope you're enjoying this. I know how much you like taking my words and my feelings and my emotions, which you so eloquently differentiate between feelings and emotions because you're so fucking intelligent. I know how much you like to make fun of me and call me a fucking old bitch and try to align me with the likes of Roderick Watkins and Carrie Noble. Benny, if you are watching, let me once more tell you, when you fucked with me 2 years ago, and I told you I was a long gamer, I told everybody I'm a long gamer. When I told you 2 years ago, Mr. Sandman, why you so mean? You send in ogres, one with 2 eyes of green. One called Moonstar, the other is Skeezy. Hey, Mr. Sandman, why are you so sleazy? Mr. Sandman, money won't work. You see, fine Sir Skeezy, I think you're a jerk. And the SDA does not scare me. Mr. Sandman, Mr. Skeezy, Benny Keezy. I don't fucking forget, motherfucker. I never forget. And you're a fucking fool. And I proved you to be so. And now you're wearing the egg on your face, aren't you, motherfucker? Fuck you. Like I said in the one video I made. Don't ever think I forget. I never said I forgive. Ever. I asked you to forgive me. And you did. Didn't you? Benny. All right, we've been on here almost an hour. I'm really sorry if I've missed anybody in chat. When I come on all pissed off like that, I get this tunnel vision thing going on. But just remain calm here. Hi, Rita. Hi, Jane. Paint it black still. Still your eye. Baby, do not idolize me. Darlings, here's what happens. Here's what can happen. When we put someone on a pedestal, there's a 99.9999999999999% chance the person is going to fall off of the pedestal. I have made major mistakes on this channel. Really bad ones. Somehow or another, the channel survived. Now you notice I didn't say I survived. I've been a survivor all my life. Most of you know the things I have survived. But I am really happy the channel survived my major fuck-ups. And I've told Jens before, I love that you love me. I love that you like me. I love that you respect me. but I'm no better than anybody else on this platform. I got some credentials. Yeah. And as an old lady with a lot of life experience, I've got some wisdom to share. So thank you, Painted Black, and everybody here that has good feelings towards me. Of course, I want you to feel good towards me. Of course, I want your clicks. Of course, I want your views. Of course, I want your thumbs up. Of course, I want you to sub up. Of course, I want you to share me out. I'm a YouTuber. And I love that you trust me when you don't know me. I don't bring a whole lot of receipts here. So, as so many of you have experienced with other YouTubers, and there are plenty of them out there that they don't tell you the truth. And I'm not talking about the truth of what's going on out there. They don't tell you the truth about themselves. And you've trusted them. And you've been let down. One of my main goals on this channel is the same as it is in my real life with the people around me. One of my main goals is to not let you down when it comes to the trust that you have invested in me. So thank you all for everything. Our channel is now 2 years old. I've learned a lot about how to be on YouTube. How to be on YouTube? Just be you. That would be my advice to any YouTuber. If people trust, accept, and like you for who you really are, with all your flaws, all your shortcomings, all your faults, all your mistakes, everything you've done wrong in your life, and you own it, and they still like you, then it's you that they really like, not a persona that you're throwing up in front of the camera. So we've been on here an hour. Hi, Julio Cesar. We need a song to get out of here, even though I already did my rendition that I wrote 2 years ago. If you had not heard my Sandman song before, I wrote that right off the top of my head the day that I learned that Tim Mullen, the media manager for Don Wells, the father of missing Summer Moon Utah Wells, the day I learned that he had paid Benny Keys $1,400 to mess with channels such as mine, which at the time was a brand new channel, flying by the seat of my pants and had no idea what this platform was. Yeah. I turned my camera on, and the words I just sang to you are the words that, boom, right off the top of my head came out of my mouth, because Tim Mullen was referred to then as Mr. Sandman, and still by some is. But I wrote the lyrics to that, as I said, right off the top of my head while I was recording it. It's still on the channel. Letting Benny Keys know. I know. I know it's you, Benny. I know what you're doing, Benny. I know you're trying to shut me up talking about Summer Wells, Benny. And I've been here for more than 2 years now. Keeping my promise to Summer Wells. Not to anybody else. We need a song. If you're new, by the way, I'm a retired professional entertainer, vocalist. Lots and lots of studio work. Lots. Lots and lots of live performances. And so, it's the tradition on Lip Lock No More. I sing my audience out. Whoa, death come knocking on that liar's door. Said, oh, liar, are ya ready to go? He said, no, Lordy, no, Lordy, no, no, no. I ain't got on my traveling shoes. Oh, he said, no, Lordy, no, Lordy, no, no, no. I ain't got on my traveling shoes. Oh, death come a knocking on that gambler's door. Said, oh, gambler, are you ready to go? He said, no, Lordy, no, Lordy, no, no, no. I ain't got on my traveling shoes. He said, no, Lordy, no, Lordy, no, no, no. I ain't got on my traveling shoes. Whoa, death come knocking at that singer's door. Said, oh, singer, are you ready to go? She said, yes, Lordy, yes, Lordy. Yes, yes, yes. 'Cause you see, I just got on my traveling shoes. Please remember to be kind one to another. It won't cost you one thin dime, and it's not going to hurt you one single bit. And here's a promise. It'll come back to you tenfold when you very least expect it, but you need it the very most. Now, go do something positive with your day, something good for you, and something kind for another living thing. All right. Thank you guys for letting me vent. I'll leave the link to Josh's video in the description below. Woo! Go have a good day. I love you. Bye-bye.